a guy that I won't feel bad about referring my customers to. Do you think that I would refer any of my customers to any of these guys that work works for me? That I would refer them? These guys that work, some of the guys that have worked for me for 2 or 3 seasons, and they don't even buy a weed eater. All right, guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. How's it going? So, it is Tuesday morning, wet. Well, it looked like it rained some last night. But the show goes on, man. I got guys, you know, texting me about a job, and I probably got about 50 people responding to the ad. I just put it up last night. And so I'm having to go through the motions of all this. Wet, it's ugly out. It looked like it rained all freaking night. It might rain all day. But it don't matter to Ray. Gotta earn something every day. It costs money to live every day. So I need to earn every day. I earned yesterday, I earned Sunday, I'm gonna earn today. So you see, I'm solo. Don't really mind it that bad. You know, of course, there's a lot of work to do because I set myself up, you know, trying to do right by the guys that work for me and stuff and getting all this work. And now, you know, they want to act stupid and they want to do things their way, and they want to try to, you know, I don't know, run shit, you know. They want to try to, I don't know, man. They just ain't really good enough, you know, to be out here with somebody like me, man, at the end of the day. And I think one of the reasons why I get so angry, you know, really angry about, you know, the labor and everything is that I put a lot of emphasis on Buddy coming to work and everything. And I don't think, you know, now that I look back on, you know, the past couple of months, I just don't think that I ever got over not, you know, no call and no show. That's basically what's happened here. I never got over it. I never could get past it, man. And that's why I get so angry so fast with him out here. Because, you know, and it wasn't like he just did it one time. You know, he did it 3 or 4 times, and then he did it a couple of times when I pulled up over there to pick him up, and, you know, he wouldn't, you know, he didn't hear the horn or whatever. So, you know, and I think all the things that's gone on, though minimal on the grand scheme of things, a big deal when you look at it from my point of view, considering I never really got past him not calling and not showing up and setting me up for a lot of failure, even though he did work most of the time, you know, and I paid him all of the time. So it ain't like nobody's coming to work for free. So, you know, nobody's working for free out here, me included. But I just, you know, now that I look back on it, you know, I just thought that the dude would rise up to the occasion, and, you know, in the very beginning, once the no call, no show, and the total disregard for what we were doing out here, you know, once that happened, once, twice, 3 times, however many times it happened, I don't even know, more than I can count. More than I remember. See, once that happened, you know, then I just, you know, I got such a deep-rooted resentment at the end of the day. That's really what happened, and I never could get past that. So, you know, maybe, you know, I should have just not even let him come back out there at that point. I thought that I could get past it and move on, but as soon as I started to move on, then something else stupid would happen. And then as soon as I you know, started moving on from that, then something else dumb would happen. You know, the hour at a gas station, you know, just quite a few incidences that I never really had to deal with, especially from an employee that's been out here a few seasons, you know. That's why I got so upset the other day, is because, man, dude, I'm having to put up with this, I'm having to put up with that, and now I'm having to put up with you not knowing, you know, basically what they're doing, really. I mean, at the end of the day, he really didn't even know what he's doing out here, other than, you know, get on an expensive mower and crank it. Every day there seemed to be an issue, and I was trying to look past it, and I could look past a lot, but I can't look past stuff and then have a guy tell me that it's not taking him too long when I'm telling him it is, and then to argue with me about it. See, so, you know, that's what it is. Hopefully it's a learning lesson for him moving forward, that you can't do a no call, no show numerous times, really not even one time. Should have been fired after the first time, you know. And you can't, you just can't, and expect people to forget that, you know, just because you have a couple weeks where you do okay. So then all is lost on the one day that, or the 2 times, or the 3 times, whatever, that the no call, no show happened. So that it all is derived from that, y'all. I just never could get past it, I don't think. That's what I think. And that's why I'm so angry so fast, because I feel like I've already put up with enough crap, and then to have to put up with a guy getting smart with me, and then I have to put up with the guy really not doing the jobs efficiently. You know, and there was a lot of instances that never made it to the YouTube, and there was a lot of things going on behind the scenes that I never really talked about, and I didn't really tell you guys that I know, that he knows, that I know. So, you know, so that's where I'm at, and that's why I got so upset about it, because I just feel like it's just, man, is it just ever going to end? At what point do you know the properties? At what point can you do the job and not be so freaking needy about everything? You know? So, yeah. But anyway, yep. So there's a guy calling me about a job. He lives in Conyers, and that's what I'm dealing with when I do the ads. Okay, so y'all see the list? Look, wow. Oh, wow. I got so much work to do, I'm freaking delirious, y'all. And I'm solo. And by no means will I get this done today. But you can believe that I'm gonna put the grind down and get a lot of it done. So I got, well, at the end of the day, you know, considering I don't have any labor, right? Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna skip some. You know, I can justifiably skip some. You gotta be kind of thinking all the time, I'm gonna skip some this week, and like the weeklies, every weekly I got, I'm not doing. And then some bi-weeklies, I'm not gonna do either. And the good thing about having the rain at the same time that I'm having all these issues with labor is I can justifiably skip them whether they need it or not. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna go down this list right here. I'm gonna pick and choose which ones I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over here and do this $120 one first. It's about 3 acres. I probably will not even crank the weed eater up over there. On the jobs that I'm going to be doing today, since I know the grass is not growing hardcore, weed eating is a very, 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 very minimal, you know. So I'm just trying to prep up and get everything in order so I can, you know, be more organized as I get into the prettier days. We're gonna go on and do some of these ones that don't really require a whole lot of detail. So glad that me and Bo worked on Sunday, and you know, Bo, he may come and help me from time to time, but I'm probably going to end up, I'm going to have to hire at least day labor or something, you know, for, you know, probably a few days a week, a couple of days a week. Dude got his butt hurt and came in the comments and kept talking all this smack in the comments, and pretty much just, you know, alienated me even further than I was already alienated, you know. So, you know, he screwed his own self up, because my these yards are gonna get done no matter what, man. I'm just saying, man, no matter what. No matter what. I'm finna go here and pick up a check. There is a certain sense of relief when I don't have somebody out here in the other truck. I will say that it doesn't really matter who is in the other truck, whoever. There is a certain relief knowing that I don't have the other truck running. Now, because I don't have to worry about nothing. And on a day like today, I probably would not have the other truck running no matter what. It's way too wet, and a lot can happen out here in the wet that you know, that don't normally happen, you know, in the dry. You can get stuck, mowers can get stuck. I mean, you can sink, and you know, a lot of times guys come out here to work, man, they ain't recognizing, you know, things, and they might run up into a low area and they don't even realize it's a low area because they've never been on it wet and get stuck. Now, we've all gotten mowers stuck, but I'm less likely to get a mower stuck than the guys that work for me. I'm gonna put it like that. Man, they might tell you different, but because I know what I'm doing out here, contrary to what anybody thinks. So y'all saw the tack plate install yesterday, and man, I tell you what, dude, that just makes you feel really good. It really does, to be able to do that kind of thing. But really, I really feel like that, y'all. I really feel like I never got past the no call, no shows. I never could get past it, man, and that's something I got to look at, you know. I just had so much animosity and so much built up anger for setting me up like that, when, you know, when you knew that I was in a vulnerable state, and these guys seem to seize the moment when it ain't good, you know. So I'm going down here to this property, man, and I don't even know that I want to even pull up on the property hardcore like I've been doing. I don't even want to go to the back. I don't want to get stuck or tear the yard up. I'm really not worried about this truck getting stuck. But you never know. We've had a lot of rain. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up where I used to pull up back in the day, and before I started pulling into the backyard. This is a big property. It pays $120. It's 10 o'clock now. I'll probably spend maybe an hour over here, you know. It's going to go pretty fast because the grass is not real tall, it's just wet. So, you know, at the end of the day, the wetness makes up for it not being so tall as far as time-wise goes. Now, if I had a guy with me on another mower over here, well, of course, we'd get done faster, but not half as fast, you know, because I'm really fishing on a lawnmower. I know people think that you can't be inefficient on a lawnmower, but you really can. I've seen it all summer and I've seen it the whole time I've been in business, you know, where a lawnmower just running and running and running and running and running, and where you're pretty much you're barely covering the fuel in the lawnmower for that job. You know, I've seen it where, you know, you're not making no money, you know, because of you're not being efficient with the movements of the mower. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna weed eat real quick right here in the front, and then I won't crank the weed eater up again. I'll probably spend about 6 minutes weed eating. And it's times like this, y'all, that I actually time myself. So just FYI, for if anybody's watching that thinks I don't, or haven't, or never will, or whatever, I always have a loose time in my head. But today on this job, I'm gonna put it on the clock, actually, the stopwatch. So when I turn the camera off and I get out of the truck, I'm gonna hit the timer, and we're gonna see exactly how long it takes to weed eat. And I come back to the truck after I get done weed eating. I'll look at the timer, and I will take a note of that. I'll write it down right here by her name. And I've been doing this for years, you know. All right, y'all, so 13 minutes weed eating, man. And so now I'm finna get on the mower, and I'm gonna be knocking it out, man. The grass is not that tall, it's just wet. So yeah, the hard part's done. Weed eating, I mean, if there is a hard part, y'all, right? I'm gonna go on and blow the front walkway off and the front porch off and everything, so then when I get done cutting, I can just load up and go. Yeah, peace out. All right, y'all, so I ran into problems on the other mower. The other mower started, well, I smelled oil, you know, and I turned around and looked, and it's got an oil leak. I mean, oil that's coming out of somewhere. I don't know if it's coming out from where the oil filter is or what, but there's oil all over the place. So yeah, man, not good. But you know, I'm not too overly concerned because, you know, at the end of the day, I can replace the mower if I have to, but I'm always thinking in terms of worst case scenario. I'm not thinking in terms right now as I'm thinking about it. And I had to walk back over here to this mower, and I'm going to crank this mower up and go down there and get that mower. Now, obviously, I'm not going to push that mower because I like to think that I learned from my lessons. That's the same mower I put the fuel pump on. So we're not going to be doing that. I'm going to pull it. I got chains and rope, and, you know, I got everything it takes to do all that. So I don't know, man. I mean, I'm perplexed. But it was so hot, and the oil was hitting the muffler, so it's smoking too. So, you know, after I turned it off, I mean, I smelled it, and as soon as I smelled it, I turned the machine off. The machine was running great, so it didn't run low on oil or nothing. I turned it off ASAP. So, and yeah, so I don't really know, man, what's going on with it. So I know one thing: they black oil everywhere, you know, and that ain't good. Because if it blew a seal or something, then I'm not going to want to put another engine on that mower. You know, if you think about the problems with the deck, the problems with that I've had with that mower, I'm not going to want to put no more money in that mower. But I'm always thinking worst case. You see how I'm not minimizing, how I am overmising. I'm thinking it's a blowed seal, but it could be something as simple as a oil filter seal. You know, but number one thing is get it on the trail without tearing anything else up, and then and then number two is get this job done. And I've been cutting over here for right around an hour. So, yeah, I'll get some video when I get back down there to the mower. Needless to say, it's gonna hold me up a little bit, but here it is, y'all. So I mean, there's a lot of oil, man. I mean, you know, it's hard to tell exactly how much oil that is because oil just kind of sticks to everything. But it looks like, y'all, now I don't know for sure, it looks like it's coming out right here, dude. So I'm gonna get it home, and I'm gonna finish this job before I do anything, and then I'm gonna get it home and wash it all off, get it all clean, and where I can see what's going on. We're just gonna park it for today, of course. I'll put the Skag or the yeah, that's a lot of oil, man. So yeah, but we'll analyze it at home. But this is the kind of thing that happens out here sometimes, you know. There ain't no rhyme or reason, man. I don't know, man. But you got the hydraulic release right there, so it's not a big deal. Push that up, and that'll release this side. On the other side, you can usually reach it. This one on to the, yeah, let's get it on to the trailer, man, and get it up on the trailer ready to go. Yeah, the mowers start catching hell this time of year, man. I mean, you know, because they've been through a lot this summer. And, you know, these mowers got a pretty good bit of hours on them. So, I don't know, I was talking about yesterday how I ain't buying another mower or whatever. I might have to, man, you know, because this kind of thing right here is just, you know, well, you know, y'all. It's always something every day, man. Always. And, but, it's how you react to these things that really define you, so. Oh my God, dude. Man, I might have 2 mowers down. Jesus Christ. Oh, y'all, I don't know what the hell's going on here. Wow. Dude, that sounded terrible, man. It really did, y'all. Wow, man. Okay. Damn, man. This is ugly, y'all. Man, I don't even know, dude. This is not good here, y'all. I mean, this mower sounded really bad just then. It sounded like well, it went dead, so that makes me think even more. I'm trying to think, y'all, before I crank it back up again. Well, if it's the engine, I'm always thinking, you know, deeper than what it probably is. If it's the engine, then this one might be worth putting another engine on. You know, it sounded like the starter's getting hung up, and or the idler for the hydros. All right, y'all. So I got that one done. It took me about 20 minutes longer than I had anticipated because of the mower going down. But you know, I ain't tripping about it, man. One man down, and I'll just go home and pick up another one. You know, it's a good thing about having multiple mowers. Hold on to this one. It's the third one. Yeah, looks like it's gonna take me about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. This is 70, so yeah, we're doing it, man, or I'm doing it. And then I'll do this one more on the way home, then I'll eat some lunch, and then I'll do 3 in the neighborhood. So yeah, because I got started kind of late today, and also, you know, that mower went down. So I'm calling a guy about work.
Hello?
Hey, man, I could actually help him, and I'm all about helping guys that are helping themselves, you know. And contrary to what some of the videos show, I really am not that guy. The guys that I've had out here working for me make me that guy. They make me have to be who I really don't want to be. All right, y'all. So, you know, today's video kind of boring, you know, no real drama, you know. I need a boring day out here in the field. No big issues, no nothing, man. So yeah. So I got a guy coming in tomorrow, like I was telling y'all earlier, that's he's gonna hopefully help me, you know, for the next few weeks. And you never know, you know, you just never know. So yeah, I'm stoked about having a new guy come out here, even though I'm starting not to believe in mankind. But hey, like I said, like I've been saying all summer long, the show goes on, man. It doesn't never stop. It just don't. Guys come out here. You see, I'm out here solo today. I mean, you know, yeah, if I want to damn let the inmates run the prison, then I could have all kind of help out here. But see, my unwillingness to concede to the help and all their stuff has made it where I don't have no help. You know, and of course the help that I've had, it ain't all been bad. You know, don't get me wrong, man. There have been some good, lucrative days along with it. But for every good, lucrative day, you know, well, put it like this, it takes 10 good, lucrative days to make up for one no call, no show. You know, or whatever, you know. It seemed funny that Buddy got his butt hurt the other day when I sent him home, but he didn't think nothing about going home on me early a few weeks ago, you know. Yeah, I remember that. So I'm going to kind of tread lightly with the YouTube and the young man coming into work tomorrow. I'm just going to, you know, kind of, I don't know, just, I'm not going to put him in the video. Even if he wants to be in the video, I probably won't put him in the video. I might show him on a mower from afar, but I'm talking about any kind of dialogue or talk or anything. Yeah. But hey, y'all, I'm finna pull up to the house, and y'all know what it is. It's Sammy time Tuesday, I think. See ya.